Hey everyone, it's Paul from Alexander Knife Sharpening and Laser Engraving. Just finished doing all of my testing. I've been trying things out since I've shown how much etching the wheels on the Tulker, the Vevor, the Grizzly has made a huge difference in keeping those belts tracking properly. And just to be sure, I had a buddy of mine, Paul Pablo from the Guild of Professional Sharpeners. He sent me wheels for several of his machines, and I did the same thing to his. He has an AMK 76. I did the wheels for that, and he did his Tulker style units, and he wrote me back and said, Paul, it's awesome. Everything's tracking great now. The belts which used to be sloppy and flip-flopping all around are no longer, sliding off the machine. It's really made a big improvement. That was the main reason that I wanted to wait. I just truly wanted to be sure if I was going to offer this as a service to people that it was working well for everybody. I have been testing mine now for a couple weeks. Everything's holding up great. Everything's running well. I also wanted to show you this because I don't know if I showed this last time. And Paul confirmed this for me too. We're both Pauls, so if you hear Paul, I'm not talking about myself. But this Paul, also, the one I always had the most problem with tracking correctly were conditioning belts, like the 3M conditioning belts. Even just one wheel, just doing your tracking wheel. I wanted to show you how much better this 3M conditioning belt runs on this Vevor ever since I etched that tracking wheel. Now, typically, when I would see a huge problem was if I reversed directions. Mine would literally run off the machine. I'm going to change the directions here for you. All right, new direction. And you see it moved a tiny bit, but it didn't come off the machine. And I can just simply make that adjustment. And I couldn't do that in the past. It would literally run right off of the machine. And with the regular standard sharpening belts, everything's just been running perfectly. I haven't had to do anything different. Here's what I have decided to do. For those of you that, don't have laser engravers, and I know that's probably a huge majority of you out there, I will start offering to do laser etching of wheels if you're interested. Now, when it comes to laser engraving, I have a minimum price that I charge no matter what, because it just costs to set everything up. So one wheel wouldn't really be the greatest deal going, because to get one wheel done, it would be the minimum of $25. But I'm going to tell you, it's worth doing more than one wheel. So I would do 2 to 3 wheels. If you can do all 3 of your wheels, you're going to be really happy with the results of how your machine starts running. I would recommend that you not just do one, because the price for doing 2 is going to be $26. So it's $13 per wheel. But doing one wheel, I'm going to be charging my minimum engraving price. So I would say get at least 2 or more wheels done, depending on how many machines you have. I do have it set up on my website, so you can go onto my website, and I'll actually show you that in the rest of this video, so I won't keep talking about that there. I'll do a screenshot of it just to show you how to let me know if you are going to send them in to me to get them etched, and then I will mail them back to you. Now, I also want to add that the $13 per wheel with a minimum, in fact, I should probably just say a minimum of 2 wheels, but it's not really. You can get one done, but like I said, I'm going to charge you the minimum engraving price for it. But I would say get the 2 wheels done, and it is going to be plus shipping. So you're going to have to pay shipping. Generally, I like to use USPS priority, and it tends to be right around $9 to $10 for most places in the US. If you're outside of the US or overseas, it's going to be completely different pricing. I am going to require that everybody pays the shipping both ways. But if you want to have them done and you're willing to pay the shipping both ways, you can count on around $13 per wheel, assuming that you're doing 2 or more. All right. So next I'll show you the website, how I set it up on there so that you can put an online order in. At this point, other than just letting me know through the website and then packing it up and let me know it's in the mail, that's really all that I will need for you to do. All right, everybody, I just wanted to show you on my website real quick how you can do your order. So basically, If you come to my home page, you will see there is a schedule and order form tab up at the top. You're going to click on this. And once you scroll down just below my weekly schedule, you will see order form, and up here it has date you plan to drop off or mail. So all you have to do is click this, put in the date that you're going to be putting your wheels into the mail, number of items you're sending in. So if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see I added a separate category for laser wheel etching. And you'll see one wheel is $25 plus shipping, two wheels, $26 plus shipping, three, $39 plus shipping, on and so forth. So just select the one that you're going to be sending in and pack up your wheels. And then you can just mark the rest of the stuff here. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just put your name, email, and if you need to send me a message or you have any questions, you can do all that and then click send. Now, down at the bottom here, you will see this is my mailing address. It's at the very bottom of the page. You can just pack those wheels up and send them to this location. Now, as far as payment goes, for online things, I do take Venmo, I take Zelle. I can also do PayPal invoices if necessary, but I do prefer Venmo or Zelle. They're my two favorite to use. I don't really care for PayPal too much because of all the additional fees. I can also do credit card invoices. If you need one of those, I can send you an invoice through Square that you can pay with a credit card online. So those are your options that you have for getting your wheels done. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully, for those of you out there, I know several of you did contact me a few weeks ago when you saw the first video of the results of the etching of the wheels that you wanted to have it done. It's now set up, and if you want to get it done, just let me know and I will get your wheels etched and try and get them back to you as soon as possible so that you don't have a lot of downtime at your sharpening business. Two other quick reminders that we are only etching metal wheels, and you also don't need to remove your drive wheel. That would be the big wheel that's attached to your motor. So far, we've had great results with just doing all the other wheels. They're very easy to get off. Drive wheels can be a little challenging to get off, so you don't have to take your drive wheel off. So that's it, everyone. Have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.